Hey, yo, Pat, listen, man. I got this new track coming out from, this new album that I'm releasing, and I want you to hear it. I think it's some really good stuff, dude.
Word. Let me hear it.
I'm just relaxing, up in Aspen, Colorado in my Maxima. But I think I'm being followed cause I almost just swallowed a whole bottle of aspirin. Now I'm sitting here gasping for air and I'm thinking about the action. I speak with a slight accent at some point like a decimal, and I'll decimate you cause you're infinitesimal. Step on your genitals like a gentleman, a veteran who likes to chew edible medicine and spew general venom in the direction of enemies, leaving them in the breeze till their energy is fatigued. And I consider this a heavenly deed. Yeah.
Alright, dude, so what'd you think of that?
Well, man, they clearly had a lot of technical skill, but shit, what are you talking about? You're just rhyming random shit together, like a nursery rhyme, basically. Dr. Seuss mother goose ass bullshit. And the beat didn't go anywhere, it just repeated endlessly, and it was generic as fuck. You're just copying Slim Shady. I don't know what to tell you, man. You gotta get your own style.
Man, fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
When I first heard hip-hop, my lip dropped in shock. I didn't know what time it was. Checked my wristwatch, just like that, the metro scratched, and it was the moment I was trapped like a fly that gets caught in a web of intrigue. It was in me indie to explore what I'd found, to astound with quick speed. At the time I was 6, with my mind in a fritz, but no real method to fulfill my fix or my craving. But it was something worth saving in the back of the head. I wouldn't let the flame that had been lit go dead. So then a year goes by and I'm just chilling, killing time, just a bored little kid, and I'm feeling 9 hours of the day with cartoon programming. Little did I know my heart would soon start jamming. As I click that button, not expecting nothing, I hear the sound of drums and the bass starts thumping. Boom, 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 chicka boom, bow, wow. I know I can't be boxed, ain't no need to frown. But anyway, I was struck, was it just dumb luck? If I hadn't been 7, I'd have said, what the fuck? And from that moment on, every day I kept watching, cause MTV back then played real music quite often. I would stare every morning at the screen intently, watching 50 Cent get a pat of a Bentley, or Snoop in Brazil telling girls they're beautiful, Slim saying without him shit wouldn't be near as cool. Yeah, those were the days, you could say the genesis of who in the fuck that rapping kid named Dennis is. In the beginning, there was the skies and the earth, and the power to paint the picture with the rhymes and the verse. In the beginning, there was the skies and the earth, and the power to paint the picture with the rhymes and the verse. In the beginning, there was the skies and the earth, and the power to paint the picture with the rhymes and the verse. In the beginning, there was the skies and the earth, and the power to paint the picture with the rhymes and the verse. So that was the genesis, how it all got started. But my knowledge was limited, not fully imparted. At the time I was also a big fan of rock from the classic era. Ain't no need for shock, cause like Ice Cube said, it's got the same spirit. Rebellion outside the box, you gotta feel it. Making something new, the older ones don't get it, but you still lay it down, cause if not, you wish you said it. So anyway, yeah, I was privy to some rhymes, some crazy Slim Shady, violent gangsta gun crimes. It wasn't up to par with what a true rap fanatic is expected to have in a crate up in the attic. Then at 15 I had a second revelation when I realized hip-hop as a form of creation. It all started with Pac and moved on to Big, Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, then to Nas and Jig, Outkast, Cool J, Wu-Tang Clan and more. But that still wasn't all the genre had in store for a young fiend, but not of the drug type, the kind of fits for lyrics from behind a mic. I made it a point to explore to the utmost. No, I'm not an expert, but why not try to come close? Big Daddy Kane, Rakim and Ricky D, MC Light, Tribe Called Quest and BDP, Big Punisher, Mob, DJ Rule, all the greats from history. The least I could do, I would listen, learn, and study like homework, thinking to myself, why not make my own work? I got some skill, and I got some talent, I just need to organize, put in place some balance. Cause even if you're lyrically skilled with no vision, your shit will crash and burn like a 17-car collision. So it is your state of mind, and some guidance I decided to create, and mostly stay silent. Yeah, I told a few people here and there, whatever, but I'm doing this for me, not just to sound clever. Man, these are the days, you can call them the genesis of who in the fuck that rapping kid named Dennis is. There was the skies and the earth, and the power to paint the picture with the rhymes and the verse. In the beginning, there was the skies and the earth, and the power to paint the picture with the rhymes and the verse. In the beginning, there was the skies and the earth, and the power to paint the picture with the rhymes and the verse. In the beginning, there was the skies and the earth, and the power to paint the picture with the rhymes and the verse. The Genesis, but not like the scripture. The Genesis, let me paint you a picture. The Genesis, you could call it a start. The Genesis of my rhyming art. The Genesis, but not the artists out there committing blasphemy, neglecting the past, all about the cash is trash to me. Back in the days, it was thought that you had to be skilled in a certain way, not saying do that for free, but the cash shouldn't be your number one motive. 20 years from now, the shit you say, who's gonna quote it or remember who wrote it? Just because it's explosive for one moment, don't mean it's got the power to last against opponents. And when it comes to the microphone, you better hold it with some fucking dignity, and that's not a figment of the imagination. Listen to the real artists talk about creation. I saw an interview with Rakim the other day when he praised them's intense commitment and dedication. If you don't treat your work as a craft, it don't make sense to even pursue it. You had that one moment or opportunity, you blew it, cause all you wanted to do is say something stupid, say screw it, lay back and tell your friends you made some ends and blow through them like this shit is a big joke. But you ain't big pun, you talk about having respect, go out and get some. That shit isn't given, it's earned like a check sum. Without a set of skills, you ain't getting not a breadcrumb. So either come back with philosophy or get gone. Instead of posing tough like society's biggest menaces, I think you motherfuckers need your own genesis. In the beginning, there were skies and the earth, and the power to paint the picture with the rhymes and the verse. In the beginning, there were skies and the earth, and the power to paint the picture with the rhymes and the verse. In the beginning, there were skies and the earth, and the power to paint the picture with the rhymes and the verse. In the beginning, there were skies and the earth, and the power to paint the picture with the rhymes and the verse. The Genesis, but not like the scripture. The Genesis, let me paint you a picture. The Genesis, you could call it a start. The Genesis of my rhyme and art. The Genesis, but not like the scripture. The Genesis, let me paint you a picture. The Genesis, you could call it a start. The Genesis of my rhyme and art. Genesis, 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 picture. The Genesis, of my, let me Genesis, the Genesis. Bite my tongue for no one. Bite my tongue for no one.
I don't know, it's just the way I am. I don't know, it's just the way I am. It's just the way I am.
Bite my tongue for no one. Bite my tongue for no one.
I don't know, it's just the way I am. I don't know, it's just the way I am. It's just the way I am.
I'm like a serpent with a snake's tongue in a man's body. So why you standing over there with your nose so damn snotty? I be thinking up rhymes to attack your whole body. Mind, soul, and spirit, if you let me get near it. You don't gotta fear it, it's just something you deal with. Like a viral infection, man, check your reflection before you're pretentious. Lyrics makes you like protection. I come from the depths of hell. Destroy the villagers, so hide your children, cause I plan to be diligent. And if you come ill-equipped, you can start like Hip Winger. Oh wait, hold on a second, I think I mixed up my lead singers. That's alright, I don't really care for hair metal, but when I'm on the mic, I feel like a daredevil. I wait till the air settles around me, then proceed with my next line. It's okay that you failed, I guess just try better next time. Bite my tongue for no one. Bite my tongue for no one.
I don't know, it's just the way I am. I don't know, it's just the way I am. It's just the way I am.
In a fraction of a second, I draw my deadly weapon, but this is not an automatic gun I'm representing. I don't condone violence, but that don't mean I'm silent. It's called using your wit to fix some shit you should start trying it. I'm too legit to quit like MC Hammer, you can't touch this. And just like Wu-Tang Clan, I'm known to bring the fucking ruckus. Your lyrical abilities hysterically silly. See, your mind is playing tricks on you. I guess I'll call you Willie D. Except you lack the skill you need to really be as ill as he. Probably cause your stupidity is fucking vanilla, now it's time. Feel. Bite my tongue for no one. Bite my tongue for no one.
I don't know the it's just the way I am. I don't know the it's just the way I am. It's just the way I am.
Bite my tongue for no one. Bite my tongue for no one.
I don't know the it's just the way I am. I don't know the it's just the way I am. It's just the way I am.
This is the way I am. This is the way I am. It's just the way I am. I never been the type of person to refrain from cursing or speaking his mind at like all the wrong times. If I thought it, I said it. In some cases, regret it. And yeah, I wish I had a little button called edit. In some situations when my mind was racing and shit that I said caused me much aggravation. But at the end of the day, that's a flaw I can live with. Work on it somewhat, of course, but I still give 100% pure and cut from the cranium. And when I let loose, be aware there's no zania. Even when I'm pessimistic, I still find the silliness. In most situations, the comedy's really just the flip side of tragedy. And you would imagine the ways I can flip shit around. You just have to see the world with some clarity, and that's really a rarity. I know that it's kinda scary, and it leads to antisocial commentary. Sometimes I get in a mood where everyone's an idiot cause they can't keep up with my wit. But it's really just miscommunication in most situations, and the meaning most likely got lost in translation. You can speak the same language, same grammar and punctuation, and not comprehend a word of the person you're facing. So that's why I get critical. I'm not really that cynical, but when I feel I'm being ignored, just can't seem to pity the fool. Like I said something funny, so why the fuck aren't you laughing? At least a couple of chuckles, dog. I ain't asking for no gasping for air or anything like that, but at least give me a hint that what I'm saying is in the right track, because I've been known to get mad quite unfairly. That's one common theory for just where I start my antisocial commentary.
Dennis, man, you ain't seeing shit clearly.
I can see just fine, open your mind, maybe you'll hear me.
Really? You're like 21 barely.
Being old don't make you wise, so that shit doesn't scare me.
If you don't got nothing nice, ever heard of that theory?
Man, fuck that. I'ma say it and you'll bear me.
Man, I'm done. You're too young to be this weary.
I guess you're too young for my antisocial commentary.
Dennis, man, you ain't seeing shit clearly.
I can see just fine, open your mind, maybe you'll hear me.
Really? You're like 21 barely.
Being old don't make you wise, so that shit doesn't scare me.
If you don't got nothing nice, ever heard of that theory?
Dude, fuck that. I'ma say it and you'll bear me.
Man, I'm done. You're too young to be this wary.
I guess you're too young for my antisocial commentary. 100% pure uncut from the cranium.
And when I let the loose be aware, there's no Xenia.
Oh no, 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 no.
Hey man, how's it going? You been doing well?
I'm pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, what are you doing tonight?
I'm thinking about making this delicious roast, you know, 'cause I'm real hungry and whatnot. It's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be good.
Hey, what kind of roast are you doing? Are you doing it like Asian style or Mexican style?
No, fuck that. I'm an Italian man myself. I mean, I love Italian food, you know, oregano, all that kind of stuff. It's
Nice mozzarella.
shit, yeah, mozzarella.
You ever have it in the soup?
Yeah, sometimes, you know, on occasion. It's pretty good.
You know what? I put it in with some cauliflower, some green beans, some potatoes. That's this real starchy effect. Oh, but if you're ever gonna do Asian, note, never mix it with tofu. Too big of a conflict.
I'll keep that in mind for sure, man. It's gonna be delicious, dude.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
I masterfully craft catastrophes so dastardly the cops is after me. I smash MCs so fantastically they collapse and bleed, then I dash and flee. I used to be clean and I relapsed on speed, which led to coke, shrooms, and a dash of weed. Yeah, I'm psychotic, name a mental illness, and I got it. I carve pentagrams in my eye sockets, then I puke up dry vomit. I'm back at it, an asthmatic crack addict, trying to fuel this habit. Yeah, well I've had it, 'cause when I talk to God all I hear is black static. A mental patient still waiting for Satan, so I can murder him and make myself the replacement. Dog, you better face it, you know I don't fake shit. This is just who I am, and I'm about to go ape shit. Pretend I'm Slim Shady, take a ride to my basement. Best brain that I tasted. Best brain that I tasted. Best brain that I tasted.
Cook it up fresh, not a scrap to be wasted.
Best brain that I tasted.
And I'll eat yours too, so just
Best brain that I tasted.
cook it up fresh, not a scrap to be wasted.
Best brain that I tasted.
And I'll eat yours too, so just
So here I am again, chasing these monsters. They're only in my head, but they're making me bonkers. I tell them to be quiet, but they keep talking non-stop. But I'm acting like there's nothing wrong, I deserve an Oscar. I'm getting hungry, but not for super pasta. There's only craniums on this maniac's roster. I slurp them up with a plate of nachos, then throw the rest back in your head like, ha ha, gotcha. Yeah, I'm crazy, but I haven't always been this way. Everybody in my family thinks I've been okay, 'cause I'm too scared to bring them all over for dinner, hey? 'Cause if they saw what I was like, then I get sent away. So I'll just keep being a lunatic that's in dismay. And I'm the biggest fucking villain in this business, bae. I really wish I didn't fucking have to live this way, but sanity's a real fucking bitch, they say. Best brain that I tasted.
cook it up fresh, not a scrap to be wasted.
Best brain that I tasted.
And I'll eat yours too, so just
Best brain that I tasted.
cook it up fresh, not a scrap to be wasted.
Best brain that I tasted.
And I'll eat yours too, so just
Dude, I just had some delicious cerebellum yesterday. This one guy, he was annoying me, so, you know, I cut him open. You know, I punctured him in the back of the skull, took his cerebellum out, fried it up, you know, with some breadcrumbs.
Yeah, it goes great fried. You know, have you ever had brainstem fries? Just
haven't.
substitute French fries.
Dude, I need to try that.
But you gotta deep fry them. Oven cooked, they turn out dry as hell.
I mean, this isn't about counting calories, absolutely. You know, you deep fry it,
I
you
mean,
know, that's
it's,
fine. Like,
this is a special treat.
it's a special treat. You know, you don't count
If you,
calories. When you eat someone's brain.
Oh, dude. Have you ever substituted ground beef for a frontal lobe in a taco?
I have Nah, dude, seriously, you are coming up with some wonderful ideas today. This one, my neighbor's been annoying me lately. I might have to do that with his brain.
A point to even write this verse, cause by the time you hear it you'll probably be in a hearse as they're preparing to put your body down in the dirt. Was it a painful death? No, it didn't hurt. They don't know that you're in your coffin but you're still alive, and all the horrors that you witness, man, you can't describe. And you don't wanna die, but you just really can't decide if you should try to leave this grave and try to fucking hide. But now the funeral is over, everybody's gone. You're feeling sick and you know it ain't gonna be that long. Plus you don't know if you can even really be that strong. You're having post-traumatic stress like you're in Vietnam. But then you finally decide to fucking leave this bitch. You manage to get out the coffin, you don't even twitch. But then you notice me there standing and I got a blade. I leave my lunch and throw the remains right back in the grave.
This brain that I tasted,
Cook it up fresh, not a scrap to be wasted.
this brain that I tasted,
I'll eat yours too, so just
this brain that I tasted,
cook it up fresh, not a scrap to be wasted.
this brain that I tasted.
I'll eat yours too, so just
Zombie parades are the shit. You could go around eating everyone's brain just fucking raw, and nobody fucking notices because it's part of the zombie act.
Dude, that sounds like freaking heaven, man. You gotta let me know when the next one is.
Hey, yo, boys, you cooking in here?
What's cooking with gas, dude? Dude, we have so much brains today, we're not gonna eat all of these.
Oh, yo, this dude, he helped me. He helped me make my strings out of brain.
Yeah, it wasn't that hard. The hard part's replacing them after every time they say
It has this real strawberry sound to it, you know.
I can imagine, but you know, it's worth it. It has a very authentic sound.
It very works well with the black metal sound.
Oh, for sure. You know, what
True volt rap rock.
damn straight.
man, you can just cook them up.
You need them, and yeah, you know, it's like for dessert, you know, you just put some sugar on it, whatever, you know, go to bed.
this pig harassed the whole neighborhood. Well, this pig worked at the station. This pig he killed my homeboy, so that fucking pig went on a vacation.
This the officer, cook it officer. Fuck the police coming straight from the underground.
Fed up with that bullshit. Bullshit. I'm fed up with that bullshit. Bullshit. I'm fed up with that bullshit. Bullshit.
Be ready to buzz the musket at a suspect, especially if the suspect be darker than the dusk. Get anything if the ruckus is all about some dumb shit. It's criminal justice, so fuck it. It's just another drop in the bucket. This country's corrupted, motherfucking public afraid to disrupt it. Sycophant mentality got its hands up its ass like a puppet. Show some sass and no comfort. Not so fast on your bluffing, harassed for nothing. What a great system to put your fucking trust in. Don't ask no questions, just start fucking busting. But somehow the suspect's the one who's disgusting. He's got a mean muggin', I think that he's thuggin'. If that's enough to cuff him, who's the fucking thug then? Who's the fucking thug then? Who's the fucking thug then?
you all fucked up by letting me make an album.
How come?
Cause I just got on the mic and let my fucking style run. No, for real, I can't believe that I actually just made a professional level record. I mean, this has been my dream since I was like 7 years old when I first started hearing Eminem, you know, on MTV and stuff like that. And I always wished to make my own music. And I never really got around to truly doing it. And I don't know how it's gonna be received, but you know, I'll be damned if I didn't try my best to express when put to the test. No stress, nothing less than a mess. Anyway, yeah, I just want to thank everybody who worked on this album. Pat for providing the music to this whole shindig, and you know, playing the instruments and everything, helping me, coaching me through some of the rapping involved with it, and giving a lot of great ideas for how the beats should go, and just how to make the songs something that will really stand out amongst, you know, other rappers and things like that. And I want to thank Phil for recording this fucking album. I want to thank Miles for doing a drum fill on If I Said It, I Meant It, and also for playing the entire song, Who's the Fucking Thug Then. He did a great job on the drums for that song. And also, I want to thank everybody that I knew since I was a kid that was aware of my obsession with hip-hop music. And they looked at me like I was insane. Like, you know, why was I even bothering with this rap crap, you know? They asked me, you know, are you aware that you're white? Like, as if that determines skill level or anything like that. And, you know, they just thought of me as that annoying rapper kid who would somehow tie any discussion into hip-hop. That laughed at me when I used to make really corny songs and record them on my MacBook when I was like 16. Okay, that I can't blame you for. Those songs, they did suck. But nonetheless, you know, to all you motherfuckers that told me that all this rap shit was just a fad in my head, it was gonna pass sooner or later, you know, when I came to my senses. And I can name names, but I'm not a jerk like that, so I'll just keep it anonymous. But anyway, for all you freaking people, I dedicate this album. Adios and saya fucking Nora. Enjoy your lives, never having one unique thought of your own. Peace!
Yo, dude, if you said it and you meant it, do you actually eat brains?
No, dude. I'm a goddamn liar.